Hello, and welcome to OAT240, Integrated Business Applications. I just wanted to take a few minutes to review the course information since this is an online course. It is also the capstone course for OAT students, so congratulations if this is your final semester, or at least you must be getting very close to finishing. If this is the capstone course for you, you have taken many online courses so far, so this format is going to be very similar. Again, when you go into the course, you're always going to come to my announcements page. Please make sure you review this information regularly. Announcements will be posted weekly. Also over here, you will find instructor information. Again, the best way to contact me will be via email. And you will also see there's a calendar that you can actually click on, and it will take you directly to the course schedule. So if you need to review when assignments are due, what you should be working on each week, you can do it directly from that home page. There's also a printable calendar located at the bottom that you can open up. I don't think you're going to want to print this particular one out. It seems rather long. I recommend clicking on content to go directly into the course information. When you first go in, you're going to see an overview of the course, just a welcome from me, as well as the course performance objectives. Underneath getting started, the things you'll find in this section, instructor information, the syllabus, course expectations, course materials, the schedule, which I just showed you, policies and resources, very important to review. You'll see college information there, as well as the business department late policy for assignments, in addition to some other information. So again, you can click on the links up here, or you can scroll down. Instructor information, you're going to see all of my personal information. You will also see my contact information, preferred method of communication, my communication plan. Please, and if you have any questions, I do encourage you to reach out to me sooner rather than later. As far as this course, you're not going to be working in any other software other than the Microsoft application itself. So you're no longer going to be using my IT Lab, Cirrus, or any other training and assessment software. You're going to be just using the Microsoft Office applications of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. You will notice that the textbook is referencing an older version. However, you're going to see that even using Office 365 or 2019, that Office is pretty much very similar, and once you've learned certain features, you have enough experience that you'll be able to apply your skills to complete the assignments. I just want to go over how the assignments are set up and what is expected of you each week. First of all, the student data files you will notice are located right here in D2L. So the data files that you'll need for each chapter are located underneath the student data file area of D2L. So all the information you need is in D2L. After the week 1 assignment, which includes your orientation, getting familiar with the course, your introduction, you're going to notice in this course that there are several discussion board items. So please make sure you don't miss those when they are due. There's about 5 or 6 of them. Starting with week 2, you're going to actually get into the textbook. So I'm just going to use week 2 as an example, and every other week after is set up very similar. The first week, starting with week 2, chapter 1 is going to be integrating Word and Excel. So you're going to see a description on the different tasks that you'll be completing. Some of these items are going to be review. I would recommend using your resources from previous courses if you need to refer back on how to do something. Again, this is a capstone course, so you should be thinking about how you can use your resources and how you can figure out how to do things, because that's what's going to need to be done when you're in a work environment. Once you've read the introduction, you're going to notice in the beginning of each chapter, there's projects A and B. I always recommend reading and working through these projects. They will never be required. I will always provide documentation so you can complete those assignments and check your work. I recommend reading and working through these first because it's going to talk about the features being covered in the chapter before you actually get into the graded assignments. So once you've completed A and B, I just want you to see that for each chapter, I have set it up the following. I have provided additional resources. So if there are topics being covered in those chapters and I feel that maybe, providing additional resources might be a good review or reminder, then I'm going to give that information here. So for example, tabs. Sometimes tabs have always been an issue with people. So I have placed, videos for tabs and indents, creating charts in Excel, and embedding Excel charts. So again, these are just additional resources of videos for you to review. Sometimes I might have a PowerPoint presentation here. So again, any additional resources that I feel might be helpful, I will place here. After that, you're going to see some sample solutions for the chapter. So for example, I told you I will never collect projects A and B, but I will always provide solution files so you can check your work. Then after that, you're going to see the assignments that are required for that week. So for example, for week 2, you're going to see there is a quiz in D2L, there are textbook projects, and there's a discussion board. So you'll see the discussion topic. You'll also find a list of the Chapter 1 assignments. So you're going to see that projects 1C, 1D, and 1F are required to submit for Chapter 1. And these are due on the week 2 due date, which is listed on the course schedule. It will also be listed on the weekly announcements. And then you will find the end of chapter objective quiz at the end of each one. So that is how every chapter will be set up for each week. So you can see over here, week 2, I have resources, sample solutions for the chapter, and the week 2 assignments. And this will continue on for week 3. Here are the chapter 2 resources, sample solutions for chapter 2. You can see that I always include A and B, and I even include some other solution files, which may be helpful for the other projects that are required. And then you will see the assignments. And you can see here for week 3 from chapter 2, projects 2C, 2D, and 2F should be submitted. Okay. And then you will also have a quiz from the chapter. This particular week, there is no discussion board, so that's all that's necessary. Okay. So you're going to see this broken down for each week all the way through the end of the semester. After week 8, you're going to notice weeks 9 through 15. Things are slightly different. You have what are called capstone projects. And the capstone projects are basically integrating all of the applications in different ways for different projects. So instead of having features that are introduced, you're basically taking everything you've learned in the first 8 weeks of the course and you're applying it to the overall capstone assignments. So you will see that there are several capstone assignments at the end of the semester. And then I also provided some additional information about project office skills for your resume that you could apply. So it's a great article that can help you update your resume. So that is basically how the course is going to be set up. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I think as long as you follow the announcements and you follow the course schedule and you read your directions, sometimes you need to think outside of the box, think about the skills you've learned and how you're going to apply it. And I think you'll be very successful. I do want to make one final comment. Anytime you are working in Excel, make sure you use formulas in any of the Excel assignments, do not just key numbers or answers. You will not receive credit. So if you've taken Excel, which you needed to before taking this course, you know that that is a definite no. So just make sure you are utilizing everything you've learned. I hope you have a great semester. I wish you lots of success, and I again encourage you to please reach out if you ever have any questions or concerns. Good luck.